Welcome back, children. Let's start our day with a beautiful quote. Whatever you do, do it well. Means whatever work you are doing, you should do it well. You should put your whole heart and soul in the work to complete that work. Children, take out your textbook, page number 6. Before moving ahead, we will see what we have studied in the last period. So, in the last period, we have seen the first voyage of Sindbad. So, Sindbad began his journey with a group of merchants. They used to stop at various ports to sell and purchase different things. They had been traveling from many days. So, when they saw an island, they were happy to see that. So, they were on the journey, they were on the voyage, so they were not able to see anything than water. So, when they saw the island, they were very happy. The captain of the ship allowed all the members to go on the island for picnic. On the island, they strolled around, they moved here and there, they began to sing, walk and dance. Some people began to wash clothes, some lit fire to cook food. So, they were totally enjoying on the island. Suddenly, gentle wind began to blow and fire burned strongly. They realized that the gentle wind began to blow and the fire burned strongly and the island began to move. So, they realized that something is not going properly. They realized that island was not island, but it was the back of the large sea monster. People started shouting. They left all their belongings and returned back to the ship. So when they realized that it is not the real island, so they left everything over there and returned back to the ship. The captain ordered the men to begin the journey. So the captain ordered to begin the journey so that they can go away from the monster. So children, we have studied till this. Now take out page number 7. Now we will see what happened further. So we will see the first paragraph. The sea monster plunged deep into the sea. Many of the people managed to climb aboard the ship, but many sank into the sea with the so-called island. Sindbad alone did not drown in the sea, but he could not reach the ship. He saw it sailing far, far away. He was now at the mercy of the waves, being tossed here and there. He clung to the piece of wood and somehow managed to keep afloat. He spent all the night alone at sea. So, we have seen this. Now we will see the meaning of this first paragraph. The sea monster plunged deep. Now, what do you mean by plunged? Plunge means to fall or jump into something with force. So, the sea monster jumped deep into the sea. Many people were able to aboard. Now, what do you mean by aboard? Aboard means to catch the ship. So, everyone was on the island. So, when the sea monster plunged, many of the people started drowning. Some of them were able to climb the ship, but many sank into the sea. Sank? Can you see in the picture? Many of them, they sank. They drowned in the sea with so-called island. Sindbad was the only who did not drown in the sea. So, Sindbad was the only in the sea who did not drown, but unfortunately he could not reach the ship. So can you see in the picture? He did not drown, but he could not catch the ship. The ship was sailing far, far away from him. He saw the ship was going far, far away, at the mercy of the waves. Now, what do you mean by at the mercy? Means to unable to protect oneself from. Here, Sindbad was not able to protect himself from the waves. So, he was being tossed in the middle of the sea. So, he was in the middle of the sea. So wherever the waves were going, he was going in that direction. So toss means moving here and there, side to side. You can see the waves were moving him from side to side. From somewhere he found a piece of wood and he clung to it. Now, what do you mean by clung? Clung means to hold closely. So he have brought a piece of wood from somewhere, you can see in the picture, and he clung. Clung means hold tightly, hold closely to that wood and managed to afloat. Now what do you mean by afloat? Afloat means floating. He was holding this wood, he was able to float in the sea. He spent the night alone at sea. So he was alone at the sea because some people managed to aboard the ship and some people sank in the sea when the sea monster plunged into the sea. So he was alone at the sea. Now we will see the next paragraph. When the next day dawned, Sindbad was happy to see that he had floated near island, a big real island. He could see hills and woods and trees at a distance. Though he was extremely tired, he swam to the shore with all the strength he could muster. Exhausted and hungry, he lay on the sand for some time. Then again he made an effort and began to walk inland towards the shady fruit trees that he could see at a distance. So now when the next day sun rises, Sindbad was very happy to see that he had come closer to an island. This time it was a real island. So Sindbad very happy to see the island and he was very close to that island. He was able to see hills, woods and trees there. So on that island he was able to see all these things. Though he was very tired, he swam to the shore. So he was whole night he was in the sea. So he was very tired, but he swam to the shore with all the strength that he could use. All the strength that he could muster means all the strength that he could use at that time. So he used all his strength to reach the shore. Sindbad was exhausted. Now what do you mean by exhausted? Exhausted means very tired. Sindbad was very exhausted and hungry. So he lay on the seashore. He was very tired. So when he reached the shore, he lay on the shore for some time. Again after some time, he gathered some energy and he stood up. So after laying down, he was relaxed. So he again stood up. He gathered all the energy and stood up and started walking inland. Now what do you mean by inland? Inland means toward an area of land away from the seashore. So he started moving ahead from the seashore towards the shady fruit trees. So he wanted to left that shore and he started moving towards the shady fruit trees. Now you will see the next paragraph. Luckily, this was the time when the king of that island sent his horses to the seashore with the grooms. The grooms saw Sindbad and gave him food and drink. Then they took him to the king. The king was impressed by the way Sindbad told him about what had happened. He asked Sindbad to stay with him and work as an officer of the king at the port. So now fortunately, luckily, when he was walking towards the shady fruit trees, the king of that island sent his horses with the grooms to the seashore. Now what do you mean by grooms? Grooms means person who take care of the horses. So at that time the king sent his grooms to the seashore. These grooms saw Sindbad. So these grooms, they saw Sindbad. He was very tired and he was very exhausted. So they gave him food and drink. Then they took Sindbad to the king. After that they took the Sindbad to the king. After listening to the entire story of Sindbad, king was very impressed. Now what do you mean by impressed? Showing respect for somebody. So when the king heard about the story of Sindbad, how he has drawn, how he has tried to reach the seashore, what efforts he has taken, so Sindbad king was impressed with him, and he offered him a job to work as an officer of the king at the port. And king offered him a job that, can you be the officer here in the king's at the king's port? So we will stop here, children. We will see the next part in the next period. Now your homework is, you have to read page number 6 and 7 of your English textbook. Thank you.